and now drops to the back of the pack. So not many
Good restart from Mark Willis, gets himself a bit of a gap. That all closes up in Constantinas as they come around Curran for the first time after the restart, through Murray's onto the centre straight to complete another lap here. And this lap, thankfully, under racing conditions. Mark Willis across the line now needs to have a look to his inside, because down the inside goes Dale Gent. Is he going to get the nose in front? They're side by side through the corner at Richie's corner. We're not quite going to be able to see who's got the better. They're still side by side.
I think there's three of them there. Alan Cooper's come into the mix as well, so you're right, side by side, possibly by side, because Alan Cooper trying his best to squeeze through as well. I think you're right though, Mark Willis has lost out, so yeah, he's down to second place. Dale Gent jumps into the race lead, and Alan Cooper, as we said, looking quite racy now on the tail of the second place man, which now becomes Mark Willis. So a lot of change towards the front.
We're watching the live stream as well, so that runs a little bit behind, so we can see the trio going all together as the action we just described, and then as they go around Wilson, that's the point at which the advantage was turned to Dale Gent. Mark Willis had to look in at his, they don't have mirrors, do they? They rely on spotters, but he's right there behind his Alan Cooper.
He's now got through up onto the tail of Dale Gent, so Mark Willis has lost a further place on this lap, and he might be in danger of losing one to Matt Simpson as well now, so change towards the head of the order, and I think for the majority of that move it was all pretty clean. I think there was only a slight tap on the back of Mark Willis's truck there from Alan Cooper, but none of them went off without too much damage, which is good. So shuffle towards the front of the field. Dale Gent now your pickup truck leader, second to Alan Cooper. Mark Willis sits there in third place,
Mark Willis and Matt Simpson is through, so Matt Simpson up into third position. His father Jeff is also racing in pickups this weekend, which is great to see. Jeff Simpson, who was the man in charge of the team, Simpson Racing, when they were racing in the British Touring Car Championship, and Matt Simpson took a race win at Alton Park. He's got himself up into third.
Yeah, I think Matt Simpson only returned to the championship last time out at Donington Park, so it's been away for a little while for Matt. Didn't quite make it.
What about Jeff? When did Jeff join?
I think he's been here all season.
Has he?
He might have missed the first couple of rounds, but right. Yeah, he's been there more than Matt. So
he's a good guy, is Jeff Simpson.
Yeah, good family, aren't they? The Simpsons,
yeah,
good racers as well. So on they push. Matt Simpson now into those podium places, as Alan said. So what can he do about the two up the road? Well, he's just started to pull away now from Mark Willis, so that's going to get rid of him for a brief time. But can he close the gap down onto Alan Cooper, who is 6/10 up the road, who in turn is 4/10 behind Dale Gent at the end of that fifth lap of the race. Onto lap number 6 we go. Further back, I can tell you that Aaron Thompson is making really good progress actually after his problems on lap 1, aided by the safety car, and now finds himself back inside the top 10. So Aaron Thompson is pushing on nicely. I think the next one he's going to try and work his way through is going to be the 2 machine of Jamie Liptrot. So already up into 8th place as he works his way past Danny Hahn. He's almost past there, Jamie Liptrot on the exit of Oggies, but then doesn't want to go to the inside of Williams. Just try and get the toe from the truck ahead there, so he backs off, picks up the pace, and Aaron Thompson now trying to work his way closer towards the top 5 in this race. He's not going to be out of the question actually for Aaron, qualified 8th place. Just starting to leave in the distance now. Mark Willis, who all of a sudden here has gone from leading the race and now struggling.
He's defending again, isn't he?
Yeah, from Dean Thompson this time, isn't it? So through they go. Dean, can you have a look up towards Richie's corner? corner. He's going to pull out and think about it, but taking up on the brakes, not quite there. So
I'm not sure he was quite close enough, was he?
So Mark Willis holds on for it for now, but I think it's just a matter of time that Dean Tompkins will find his way through here. So Mark Willis, not really the performance he would have been hoping for, but understands, he'll push on, and he'll probably have in the back of his mind somewhere that George Turicki is out of this race. So as long as I stay inside the top 5, it's going to be on for something like 116 points. So it's still better than what Turicki would be scoring otherwise. So on he goes down towards the left-hander Agostini. 6th place at the minute on his own now. He's going to be David O'Regan. He's a couple of seconds back from the top 5 and about 4 seconds up the road from Aaron Thompson, who's now squeezed his way through. So Aaron Thompson passed Jamie Littleshot, who was also passed by Danny Hunt on that previous lap as well. So Aaron Thompson up another place. Rhys Jones and his progress back through the order. Well, Rhys is now up into 11th place, and he is just on the tail here of the number 29 machine. So let's see what he can do about that truck, which he hassles. Tom Hutchins, another one of the rookies within this field, but at the minute he's not making as much progress as he would have liked, Rhys Jones, but he pushes on and trying to work his way now even closer towards the top 10 position in this first race of the day, which is bizarre to say, isn't it? 3 o'clock, first race for the pickup. But Matt Simpson has disappeared because what has happened to him is going to be into the pit lane. So Matt Simpson, after running in a podium place, is down the lane, and there is some damage, I think, or something leaking, I think, from the left side of the car there. So Matt Simpson is in. Good job to realise that, because he could have carried on and dropped a lot of fluid on the circuit. But as it is, he dives into the pit lane, and that is quite a smoky pickup truck, unfortunately. So the bonnet comes off. Matt Simpson is already out of the car, and the team will try and extinguish whatever has possibly caught fire under the bonnet there, but a lot of white smoke, which is never good to see. So what a shame for Matt Simpson. He now drops out of the race, which means up to 3rd place comes once again Mark Willis in the number 65 truck, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold on to this, because again Dean Tompkins is hassling the back of that truck as they work their way towards the left-hander Agostini here. So Mark Willis has now in fact dropped back behind Dean Tompkins. So on the podium very quickly, and off it once again he goes, Mark Willis. And with that, he loses, again, 10 points effectively to the truck ahead of him of Dean Tompkins. So switch around there.
Why? He had such good pace at the start of the race, didn't he?
I'm just wondering if it's something to do with tyres or something like that. I'm not too sure. But you're right, he was good, wasn't he? And looking to pull away, but all of a sudden, just not really kind of kept that pace up.
He had an advantage on that one. He had a gap.
He did, and just keeping an eye on it, instead of smoking the rear there, just wondering if that's happening to pace. But
something's not totally right, is it? Dean Tompkins is no
lay down without a fight here, and coming back to the boat. One more lap of Ricardo go, and by side of the race lead here, Dale Jed and Alan Cooper. They push their way up towards the line. Dale goes through now to start the last lap of the race. Between them, there is going to be 3/10 of a second. Final lap of the first race of the day. Quickest lap of the race belongs to Matt Simpson, who, as we know, is into the pit lane. His quickest time was